The buzz around the 2020 election is beginning to heat up, and people are making a mistake of thinking that there are a lot of candidates with a lot of different platforms and it's all very crowded and confusing. That is actually incorrect. There are only two candidates that matter, and neither of them is Trump. In fact, because on the Republican side, nobody's really rising up besides him, both of these guys are Democrats. So it's Andrew Yang and Pete Buttigieg. And the reason I think they really stand out from the crowd is because they're the only two who really understand why Trump won. Everyone else still thinks that it has something to do with bigots and racists, and at this point it's just hilarious. Now, you could also say that Bernie is anti-establishment and he could rally up the people, and that's fair enough. And then he would battle it out in that anti-establishment arena with Trump, but they would be competing on equal footing, equal grounds, and that's still anyone's race in that type of scenario. Whereas what's different about Andrew Yang and Pete Buttigieg is that they're not so much anti-establishment. They're beyond establishment. They're not really interested in casting blame and designating some kind of evil and vilification to other party or to other people. They're just there to lay out a plan and problem solve, which is so refreshing. And I'm just excited to see how that's gonna pan out, because I think these guys right now are really underestimated in the polls. I think as more people become exposed to what they've got to say, this is going to change in a big way. And what I really like about their style is that they're providing a real thought leadership, in a sense that they are elevating the dialogue to a level which is no longer interested in the false dichotomies of the past. The socialism versus capitalism, like a lot of these labels and a lot of these things that used to animate the crowds in the years gone by, no longer do it. And they're really speaking to people, like real people, authentically, instead of people's avatars, which is what a lot of other politicians tend to do. And this is a real refreshing thing, I gotta tell you. And like Tulsi Gabbard is another candidate that I think is fairly authentic. Her only trouble is that she tends to get bogged down trying to articulate herself, and I just haven't seen her do quite as well so far. But man, these two guys, we gotta watch them. Gotta watch them. They're coming.